Hi, my name is Isabel Olson. I was born at Rose Hospital in Denver, Colorado, in the United States of America, on the morning of May 27, 1998. The United States is a capitalist country. Capitalism is defined as an economic and political system in which a country's trade and industry are controlled by private owners for profit rather than by the state. The United States is considered a core country, where a lot of the global wealth and resources accumulate. Core countries extract their wealth from periphery countries, poorer countries, and former colonies. Being born in the United States was automatically advantageous to me. The infant mortality rate is only 6.1 per 1,000 births compared to the global rate of 32 per 1,000. Because the United States is a modern nation state, most Americans share a common language, education, and national identity. I am half Hispanic and half Caucasian. People always ask if I can speak Spanish, but I don't, and neither does my mom or her parents. When my grandparents were growing up, their parents didn't teach them or encourage them to speak Spanish. My grandpa has told me stories about getting scolded by his parents when he tried to speak Spanish in public. This is because of an ethnocentric view towards the language. Ethnocentrism is defined as the evaluation of other cultures according to preconceptions originating in the standards and customs of one's own culture. Even though the United States has no official language, English was the standard language and Spanish was seen as different or wrong, so no one in my family speaks it today. In fact, it is estimated that by 2020, more non-Latinos will speak Spanish than Latinos. This is a pattern that has repeated itself throughout American history. During the 19th and 20th centuries, many immigrants from Europe and Asia also abandoned their native languages. Most average Americans do. I attended 12 years of public school. I transitioned through elementary school, middle school, and high school before graduating. High school graduation is an important rite of passage for most Americans. Seniors are separated from the rest of the school, usually starting summer break a week or two early. There's an important ceremony followed by parties and gifts from friends and family. I'm now back in school, finishing my freshman year at CU Boulder, pursuing a degree in psychology. The 2016 election was the first time that I could legally vote, calling me to question my national identity and determine what I really believed in. National identity is one's identity or sense of belonging to one state or to one nation. It is the sense of a nation as a cohesive whole. National identity is created and cultivated since birth through school, the media, and interactions with family and peers. The American patriotic identity encourages faith and trust in the government. When election time came, I decided to cast my vote for the first ever female presidential nominee. While things are looking up, there are still some drawbacks to being a female in American and global society. Globally, 1 in 3 women will experience gender-based violence in their lifetime. 98 million girls around the world are not in school, and each year more than 287,000 women die from complications during childbirth and pregnancy. 90% of rape victims are female, and as a college student, I am 3 times more likely to be sexually assaulted than the average woman. Women receive more college and graduate degrees than men, but still only make 80 cents to every dollar a man makes. The gap is closing at a slow pace, and it's estimated that women will not reach pay equality until 2059. My experience growing up in the United States is not experienced universally. Cultures all over the world have different and unique governments, educational systems, national identities, and gender roles. It is important to remember cultural relativism. Cultural relativism means each culture is unique and no culture is greater than another.